trying to stub the shit out of my toe. Whew, okay, we're starting off this video with a bang, you guys. Anyway, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Chelsea if you're new here, and I do all things plus size fashion, beauty, and mom lifestyle here on this channel. If any of that does interest you, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. I would love to have you join my YouTube family. And today I'm just doing a super chill little get ready with me. I was wanting to run a couple errands and I wanted to make myself look presentable, so I figured I would throw on some makeup and film it for you guys. So this is pretty much my everyday makeup look. If this interests you at all, go ahead and stick around. I would love to have you, and yeah, let's just go ahead and start filming this video. All right, you guys, so we're gonna start off by putting my hair back real quick. So I cannot handle when my hair like sticks to my face and like my foundation, but anyway, so this is what I use every single day, no matter what, if I'm wearing makeup, if I'm not wearing makeup. And this is the La Roche-Posay Face and Body 60 proof cooling water lotion sunscreen. So it looks like this. I do get this at Target, and it says water fill, and I 100% agree with that. I use about that much. I am not going outside today, so I'm not worried about the amount, but I take that and I will put it in the driest areas on my face. So this is an absolutely beautiful sunscreen. If you guys love glowy ones, definitely check this one out. It's gorgeous. It does lay really good under makeup as well, so I pretty much just use double this as a primer. I don't necessarily think primers do anything, so I don't need another layer on top of my already kind of dry skin. So I just use this and I find that it works fine, and it creates a really pretty glowy base. So I really like this one. I've been using it for over a year now, and I actually heard about it from now Taylor Wynn, but at the time it was the Talia, and she is here on YouTube and she's amazing. If you guys have not watched her, go check her out, because she's like everything like beauty products, she's talked about it pretty much, and if she hasn't, she's going to coming up probably. So she's awesome. But that is where I found out about that one, and she was raving about it for a while, and I had to pick it up. It is like $37, so it's really pricey, but I will say that that thing lasts you a long time. Like, I just ran out of my other one and I've had that for like almost a year. So in my opinion, it is worth the money, and I absolutely love that, and I will continue to purchase it. We're just gonna put a little bit of hydration on my lips. So this is the Laneige lip sleeping mask. You guys have probably heard about this. I think it's hyped. I don't really think it's amazing like everybody says it is, but that's just my opinion. Nothing is wrong with it. It's just not my like holy grail like lip mask. I think it besides being like really like glowy on the lips, I think it's pretty similar to like chapstick, so I don't know. But I got that like 2 years ago for Christmas, and I'm still going through it, so it just lasts forever, but I do not use it every night like most people do. Then I take this one. So I've actually been using this. I've had this for a long time and I'd never used it, but I just started using it. So this is by Revlon, and I'm almost positive they actually discontinued this like not that long ago. So I'm sorry about that, but that is honestly the only like primer I use right now, or at all, to be honest. So what I do is I just put it on my nose just to kind of fill in those pores a little bit. And I put a tiny bit on my forehead as well. So that's all I do for that. Next up, this is the foundation I've been loving, and this is by Flower Beauty, and this is the Light Illusion foundation. This is in the shade Nude L3. It's on Ulta, and that's where I got it from actually, but when I ordered it, I thought this was the lightest shade that they had either in stock, or yeah, I wouldn't have ordered this shade. This is like way dark on me when I'm not tan like in the summer. So this is actually the first time, like not the first time I'm using this, but I actually just started using this in the summer, and I'm so glad that I'm getting to wear this because it is beautiful. I usually just take a little amount, like that much. And this is the e.l.f. Total Face sponge. This one is really good. My sister actually started using this, and I had used it one time over at her house, and I was like, what is that? I love that sponge. She's like, it's by Elf. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get that. So it's only like $5 or $6, I think, and this looks ridiculous right now, but I promise you it is my color. It blends in really well. But I just put it on the parts of my face that I need the most coverage first. So I dab it on my cheeks because I do have a lot of hyperpigmentation there. So I go in on my cheeks first, and especially like right here and right here. So sorry I'm not looking like directly at you guys. I'm actually using my phone like to put on my makeup. So anyway, I go in with this, and I love this sponge because it literally just melts your makeup in so quick, and it is like the fastest application because it is huge. Like, this is a really good size sponge, and I love like the versatility of it, how it has the two sides on it, and then it also has the flat side. So that's super nice, and it makes for a really easy application, a quick application, and yeah. But make sure to blend into that hairline, honey, because you don't want a stark difference. Especially when your head is pale, like mine. Yeah. So I'm just going to blend that as far up as I can. And then really good underneath the eyes. So that is the foundation on. As you can see, like, it is a really pretty luminous glowy finish. If you do not like glowy foundations, you guys are probably not gonna like this one, but I personally really love it. And then what I have been setting my face with was this Makeup Forever powder. I bought this last year in the winter time, and like, this was extremely dry, especially if you have dry skin like I do. In the winter time, be cautious with this one. It is a beautiful foundation. It lays beautifully on the skin as well if you are hydrated. But if you have any dry patches, it's going to cling to it, in my opinion. I have heard like fabulous things about this one, and that's why I picked it up. And I am in the shade Y225. This is my winter shade, so this is when I'm not tan at all, so this will actually lighten my skin a little bit, but I just use a tiny bit on a big like fluffy brush. This one is from Eco Tools, and I just use about that much, just one little tap, and then I kind of dust it off, and then I will go in anywhere that I'm putting my powder bronzer. So usually in the winter time, I am a cream girl. I use all creams pretty much. And I have a, what is that brand called? Bite? No. Milk Makeup makes a cream bronzer, and I'm actually using their like little mini one that I got as a travel size in Sephora. And you guys, that is a beautiful bronzer if you're fair skinned. It does not pull orange. I mean, it's slightly orange, but barely. Like, it is just the prettiest color. So if you guys are fair skinned, definitely check that one out, because that is a good one. And the mini size, I believe, was like $15, and I've had that for over a year, and that puppy is still kicking. So, and I used it like literally every day last winter. Put it everywhere that I plan on putting my powder bronzer. I'm not putting it on my chin, but just to set that foundation a little bit, since it is such a glowy foundation. But then what I have been loving, so this is Bare Minerals, and this is in the color Warmth. So this one actually had really mixed reviews online, and I was hesitant. I have something in my eye, I'm so sorry. Okay, so this one had really mixed reviews online, and I was hesitant to buy it because a lot of people were saying, oh my gosh, it's so patchy, it pulls so like orangey and stuff like that. But I really wanted a red toned based bronzer, and I love the foundation of the like original formula of the Bare Minerals mineral powder. I love the foundation. I have that, and actually that was what I was using for like most of the summer. don't know what's going on with my nose, but it feels like there's a hair in it or something, but there's not. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna dig into this. So usually I just unscrew the cap, and as you guys can see, it is a loose mineral bronzer. So there's already a little bit because I forgot to close it in the cap, and that is honestly probably enough for me because I am so fair tone. So I like to apply this with a really kind of like flimsy makeup brush. I find that this applies the best, otherwise it does get kind of like patchy, but this just really like absorbs the powder and just makes it for like an airbrushed kind of like flawless finish on the face. So what I do is I just dip it in there and I will twirl it, just kind of tap it and twirl, tap and twirl, like the same with the mineral powder foundation. This is how you apply that one as well. Just tap and like swirl. So we're gonna do that. After I get that really good in there, I just tap it a little bit. And then I always start with my forehead because I feel like I can usually clean that up a little easier than I can like a stark line on my cheek. So I start there and I just go in with a really light hand and just kind of start painting my forehead pretty much. Sorry for all my baby hairs. I have always had baby hairs really bad. But then, I don't know what happened, like after I had Jax, my baby hairs just went crazy and started like growing all over the place. Like they're so bad right now. But anyway, and then I will go in with this on my cheeks as well. And I always kind of keep my bronzer higher on my cheek. I don't like to bring it all the way down here. I feel like it looks a little more natural and like the sun just kind of hit, you know, the high points of your face instead of bringing it all the way down like to your nose, you know. So it just kind of creates a softer look. Doing this and kind of keep working it into the skin. Like the foundation, the more that you work with this, the more that you rub it in, the more like buttery and kind of almost liquid it comes. So that is the truth on mineral things. Like you just really have to keep working it in the skin. And then I usually just dust a little bit on my nose across like that, just in the summertime to kind of create another shadow. There's the light off. See how much better it looks? I don't know why it's pulling like that on with the light on. It's okay. We're gonna go in now with concealer. So I use the Maybelline, I believe this is the Fit Me. I personally really like this concealer. I don't wear concealer, like I said, most days, but when I do, I really do like this one. And I just do it like that. And then I will go in with this one. And I will just kind of blend it out. And I'll also bring this on my eyelid. So I use concealer all the time. Like if I'm doing a makeup look on my eye, I will use concealer as a primer. And then I will just bring it a little bit down my nose as well. And just kind of blend it into... Oh my god, you know what I just realized? I put on my bronzer before I even put on my concealer. What am I doing? I'm like, why does this feel weird? Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm probably going to be a dry, nasty, crusty mess, but okay, usually I put my concealer on, then I set my face. What the hell? I don't know. Tell you what, I'm having a day. Next up is blush. And like I was saying, I do not typically always wear blush, but I just remembered that I have this really pretty e.l.f. palette. So this is, sorry it looks disgusting. Ew. Okay, anyway, there is that palette. This is the cream blush palette. And it's just as soft as the color. So I think this was like the lightest, like the lighter shade ones. But anyway, I just take this on my beauty blender, the same one I just used. And what I would do is I take the opposite side. I'm kind of feeling like these two colors right now. Maybe those two, I don't know. We'll just do something. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go in with these two. So I just dab it. This looks like it does not have much payoff, but I promise you it does. Yeah, this is pretty pigmented. So yesterday when I did my makeup to film, I noticed that and I look like ridiculous. I had to go in with a bunch of powder and soften it up. But this is a very pretty blush palette. I have used this lots of times last year and it is gorgeous. I bring my blush to about here and I go up. I don't bring it way down here. I keep it kind of higher up. So go like that. And then I like to put it across my nose. I just think that's really cute. It gives you kind of like a little rosy look and kind of like you've been kissed by the sun. So even in the summertime or even in the wintertime, I do that with like a berry color. I just think it looks really pretty. And then I don't always use highlighter, but today I'm going to. So I actually got this one in a boxy charm. This is by Ofra, and this just says Madison and Miller. This is in Moon Dance. So this is probably a limited edition, like a collaboration I'm guessing they did. So they more than likely probably don't have this one anymore. But I don't know where my highlighter brush went, so I'm just going to go in with this little one, and I just do one tap and then kind of just work it on my cheek like that. I really like a glowy nose. Like, I do have a wider base of my nose, so when I do a highlighter, I feel like it kind of just like sucks my nose in a little bit and just makes it look a little more like cute and buttony kind of. So yeah. But anyway, that's all I do for highlighter. And then also I will go in with my sponge again and just kind of blend that in to kind of, you know, melt with everything else. And honestly, that is, I believe, everything I do for my like actual like face, like my base. So yeah, not a whole lot. I'm pretty simple. And next, after I put concealer on my eyes, I do take a small brush, like a pretty dense, like flat top one, and I just dip into that Make It Forever powder and I will just powder my eyes. This is what I was talking about, how I put concealer and then I will put powder over it, just to give it a good like solid matte base. We're gonna use this ColourPop palette. This is in Double Intendre. If you guys have not tried ColourPop palettes, go try these because they are always really beautiful. If you have not tried ColourPop shadows, go pick these up because they're really good. They come out with like 4 billion a year, but they're always usually pretty good quality. What I like to do is start off by taking this like fluffy kind of eyeshadow brush to brush on like the powder all over the lid. So that's personally what I really like doing first, and kind of laying down a like basic color. So I am gonna go in with Locked and Loaded, and it is just this like kind of yellowy cream color. So once I get a really good color base on there, I will then go in with a transitions shade. Go in with No Sip, and it's just this color right here. So I'm going to go in with that, and it's just kind of like this warm kind of camel-y mocha color. So I'm going to go in with that and really apply most of the color right here on my eyelid, and then I'm going to just do like half moon shapes until I get it all blended into the crease of my eyelid. That looks pretty good. Your girl's sweaty. I usually have a fan in here when I like do my makeup, and obviously I can't have a fan on while I'm filming, so whew, it's hot in here. So I'm kind of feeling like a brown situation, so I think we're gonna do just a solid like little bronzy eye. So then I'm gonna go in with this color right here, right there. So that is actually Uninhibited. So I'm gonna go in, and actually I'm gonna flip my brush around to use a more like dense kind of side, and we're just gonna very gently pack on that color on the inner and then to the middle of our eye. Very, very carefully, because we don't want to spread that glitter everywhere. And then what I like to do is I will also go back in with this, and I will take a little bit more of that transition shade mixed with the first shade that I put all over the lid, and then I will go in and just blend out the seam of that glitter eyeshadow. So then now is the time that if you messed up on your eyeshadow and it's not like completely even, you can go in and clean it up if you really want to. But actually I did a pretty good job today of making it like even, so I don't have to worry about that. And then out of my preference, I really like taking a like super light shade, and I will go in. So I'm going to use the color Send Noodles, which is this really light color right here. So I'm going to go in with that, tap it a couple times, and I'm just going to put that on right below my brow bone. Next, I like to do my brows. So brows are one of those things that are completely like optional on a lot of people. I feel like a really full big brow. So what I like to start by doing is going in with the spoolie. Like, there's fur all over every utensil I have. I have a cat and a dog, and I shed really bad, but this is definitely my cat hair. He gets up on like counters and stuff and just like engulfs the entire thing with hair. So it's all over the place. It drives me nuts. I have been loving this Lift and Snatch NYX brow flick type situation. This is so good, you guys. I got this in the color Espresso, which is a tad bit dark on me, but I can totally wear this. So if you're around my hair color, like my root color, and you like a decently bold brow, this is really, really good if you like that really bold, like fluffy brow look. If you do not like that, you will hate this, because this gives you like brush hair strokes. So it's meant to fill in, but it has this really tiny fine point on it. That looks ridiculous, but just hold on. Trust the process, it gets better. And you guys will see how this softens it up. So I start off by the middle of my brow, and I just kind of fluff it up like this, really go in there and work in that product to kind of create, a more like natural line. And then I will go in with the front of my brow. So I start off with combing it up as much as I can. So you really want those lines to kind of disappear and not be present anymore, to where it just looks like a brow. So then I will go in after that and go along the bottom and just kind of go at a horizontal motion and really work that in. And then I will go back throughout the brow. And usually I have to clean up right here because I have a little bit of excess product. Then I will go in with my Essence Make It Brow, or Make Me Brow Gel. How I apply this is I also start out by the middle of my brow like this, and then I will just go with a very light hand in the front and brush upwards, and then again take it through my brow. If I do use eyeliner, I will use the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I really like this. Going with my Holy Grail Essence Lash Princess. This is so good, you guys. Again, Taylor Wynn raves about this, and I 100% agree with her on this. This is a bomb mascara. I have very sensitive eyes, and this one does not hurt my eyes at all. So I can wear this all day. I've actually slept in this on accident, and if I do that, my eyes are literally horribly itchy and like super red the next day. That does not happen with this one. It is very like good for sensitive eyes. So I'm just gonna go in really quick and do my eyelashes because this takes me a while, but I will show you the after. This is the before. Alright guys, so that is the after of my lashes. As you guys can see, like this is just, in my opinion, one of the best like drugstore mascaras. That mascara is at like $4, maybe $5, and it just gives the prettiest like false lash effect. To kind of finish up the look, I am going to go in with this little highlighting stick. I did get this from my sister. I believe this came in like one of her boxy charms. It is by Trustique, I think is how you say it, and it's really pretty. It is in the color Maldives Lumicent, so it's really pretty, and I have been loving this just to brighten up the corner of my eye. So I will just apply that a couple times and just kind of dot it with my finger, and it just creates this really pretty like big open eye, which I love. In my palette again, and I am going to go in with the darkest shade that I used, which was this one right here. So I'm just going to tap that in, and then I'm going to go in and then just line my bottom lash line. And I actually usually do this before I put on bottom mascara. I just didn't this time. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, lips. So I have been trying out, I got a Sephora sample of this, and this is by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is their Pillow Talk. Like, this is just their normal Pillow Talk. I think it's like the one, I think it goes in numbers, but this is the lightest one. And I have been testing this, and this is actually really beautiful. I am not a fan of lipsticks. They're usually really dry on my lips, but I love this one. So and it smells so good. It smells like vanilla. So this I would classify really close to Velvet Teddy by MAC on me personally. And that is literally it. That's all I do most days. Just a really simple like kind of brown eye with glitter and my normal lashes and a little bit of lip gloss usually, but I put on lipstick today. But yeah, this is it. So now I'm going to show you how I do my hair, but I'm just going to do like a time lapse of that. But I will tell you what I'm using. I do use the T3. This is the detachable series. So these are actually a clip-on. So this unlocks, you can take it off, and you can interchange the barrel sizes. So this is a 1 inch. So I'm just going to curl my hair real quick with this. This Moroccan oil. I have been loving this. If you guys have been hesitant to buy this, definitely try it out. It smells so good. I wish they made like a perfume in this because I would wear it all the time. But yeah, so hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Hopefully you guys liked getting ready with me, and you're just kind of wanting to watch a chill get ready with me. Hopefully you guys like this one, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Alright you guys, so that is the end of this video. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that notification bell and that subscribe button. I would love to see you guys stick around and join my YouTube family. Sorry it was just like a chill, kind of, you know, calm get ready with me. I'm just in a mellow mood today and I just felt like filming my makeup. So hopefully you guys did like this video. I do have more coming your way. And as always, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.